Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I really appreciate you guys tuning in and watching this. This is going to be my episode 2 of Noob to Legend. And so basically this is just a progression video of what I've done and basically to see how my units have grown over time. So this has actually been the first official week of our reset. So we have gotten our arena rewards and I've ended in platinum. So as far as arena, I'll actually show my scorecard. So am at Platinum 3. I have pushed up to Adventure 14, and I've done Raid 10 for Destroyer Gauge. The thing is, like, I haven't really farmed too much Destroyer Gauge, and I probably will farm more of that. I've been more in 14.1 trying to do some ruby farms, as you can see. I'm trying to get some rubies, and I've had gold issues because as I was trying to push towards um, Destroyer Gauge 10, I had to really upgrade my units quite a lot, and I'll actually show you what I've done.
How foolish.
So as
Mission
far
complete.
as my units, I noticed that you need to
It's time for
make
an
some
adventure.
6-star units and really get that armor piece and give them some defense so they can survive the dragon's head. And for me, I've actually focused a bit in Ivan and made him to +5. I actually had him at just 6 of the blue stars, so the 6 extra pieces of him I just got today just from some summons I've done, but they're just all in defense percentages. Try to get his defense up so his shield is quite strong. um, as far as my Yui, just percentage HP so that she can heal a bit more. And my DPS, my
Mission
Shane, I've actually
complete.
crafted these two gears over here from farming a bunch of raids. I've actually farmed a lot of stage 9 before I hit stage 10. So that's how I've gotten these gears. It was a chance to get some 6 stars with stage 9, but I got some of those materials to craft as well, so that's what I've done. And I've really given her 2 crit rates and 2 of attack percentages to get that 65% crit rate. And her attack is quite low. I do want it to be higher, and I will be working on her gear later on, but she works for DPS for my destroy gauge. As far as skills, I did unlock her enhancement skills. My biscuit is another thing. Is I did
How was
unlock
that?
these two as well. That's kind of given those extra boost for them to do the damage that they need. They do survive quite well, and I can actually auto stage 10 quite easily. As far as the equipment, it does need an improvement. I haven't really focused on her too much. I've mainly focused on my Ivan and my Yui and my Shane because they are my core units for my destroy gauge. I've actually used those. Also, I'm basically using just one team for everything almost. My arena team is quite similar to my adventure team to my raid team, and so that's what I've been doing. I've actually been building some of my units for my next few characters I'll be building, and as me, I always focus on PvE, so I'm building my healers and my supportive units for the other raids. And like as I've collected them, I've kind of just put some materials into them. I will be doing more as I fuse and like create. So I'm constantly leveling up my characters to level 30, getting those extra diamonds from there, using them to fuse to get extra units, and then doing that in like repeatedly until I make a 6-star. And if I get a 6-star, that's bad. I just feed it to my units. But right now I'm just at that point where I'm just focusing on creating and getting more gold, because as you farm up and get your
It's
gears
time for
up,
an
they cost a
adventure.
lot of gold. So that's what I've been doing recently. So yeah, so what's my future plans? Right now I think next week I'm gonna be pushing more of Ox Game because I've done Destroy Gauge. So my focus will be more into the Ox King, and I know that's more um the gears from there are more like PvP focused and more like better because I've looked at some of those gear guides and they use a lot of gears from the Ox King, so that's what I'm trying to go for. I will be working on that, and my idea is to be able to push all the way straight to like at least 7 or 8. If I'm lucky, I can go to 10, but I am going to try maybe sit at 7 or 8 and try get those chance to get the 6-star gears for my Ivan, for my my characters, so they can be better, and then slowly maybe use that momentum to push slowly towards the end game. At the moment, I'm not rushing anything. I'm just gonna go with the flow and just go where I can and do what I can. As far as my characters, my progression, I am slowly working on
How foolish.
getting my characters up. I'm not really like I guess like I'm not really focusing on anything at the moment particularly because my team kind of works. So I'm gonna slow down with the working on different units. I'm gonna have to rely on some good pulls. I have been getting shafted a lot. Like every single pull that I do has always just been pity. So I haven't been able to get anything too good that I can use for PvP focus teams, but for my PvP,
How
since I have started
foolish.
farming some
Time
gears, I
changes
will be
many
using
things,
her
but
more
not
often,
me.
and I might build a couple characters and see what I can do for PvP. I'm not focusing on PvP. The only thing I want from PvP is the skill enhancements, and that's what I've been focusing in a lot from the shop over there. As far as progression, I'm going to slowly be pushing out my adventure. And my infinite tower, I do want to try get to 100 because as you can see this ends in 9 days and I do want to try rep some rewards from there, so we'll see what happens. But as far as my first week progression, um, this is all I
How
have, so thanks for
foolish.
tuning in. If you have any questions, just drop a comment and I'll reply to you guys. See you guys next time. Bye.